Do you ever wonder if we'll ever witness another basketball legend who can truly channel the greatness of Michael Jordan? Well, the buzz around Anthony Edwards suggests we might be closer than you think. Could the young star from Minnesota really be the heir to MJ's throne, or is this just another case of premature hype? Michael Jordan last played in the NBA more than 21 years and 7,692 days ago. He left a legacy that has changed not only basketball culture, but also sports culture around the world. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and other players have been compared at different points in their careers. Still, each of these players left their own unique marks on the game. Until now, Jordan's unique mix of style, power, and swagger seemed unmatched. Anthony Edwards, the rising star for the Minnesota Timberwolves, is quickly becoming the talk of basketball fans and experts alike. But what makes Edwards different? And why is this comparison becoming more popular? A physical presence that looks like Jordan. The first thing that people notice about Anthony Edwards is how much he looks like Michael Jordan. At 6 feet 4 inches, Edwards has an athletic build and a strong appearance that reminds me of Jordan's famous silhouette. When you put their profiles next to each other, you can see how much they look alike. In fact, edited pictures of their faces together are so similar that it's hard to tell them apart. This similarity is strengthened by Edwards' amazing athleticism. His ability to glide through the air, finish at the basket with power or finesse, and dominate in motion makes me think of Michael Jordan's best moments from his early career. It's not enough to just look the part. Edwards plays with the same power and grace that made Jordan famous on the court, a style of play that gets people's attention. People have said that Anthony Edwards' way of play is a lot like Michael Jordan's, and they're not wrong. People used to think that his mid-range game was a lost art since three-point shooting became so popular. It reminds me of how good Jordan was at this area. Edwards' movement, shot choice, and ability to change direction in the air are eerily similar to Jordan's. The similarities aren't just about looks. Edwards' offensive versatility and defensive intensity are a lot like Jordan's overall success in the game. Confidence that's almost swagger. Fans loved Michael Jordan because he always felt sure of himself and could scare opponents before the game even started. Jordan's mental toughness was just as important to his success as his physical strength. He was known for his famous trash talk and his legendary times of dominance. Anthony Edwards has the same reckless attitude. He isn't afraid to play against the best players in the game, like Kevin Durant, who is widely thought to be one of the best scorers of all time. This wasn't a one-time thing. The kind of audacity that sets great players apart from heroes has always been present in Edwards. Whether he's talking trash or playing under pressure, Jordan's behavior on the court always exudes confidence, which is a big part of his reputation. Quick as lightning to fame. Jordan's rise to fame happened very quickly. As a rookie, Jordan was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. In the playoffs, he scored 63 points against the famous Boston Celtics in 1986, which was one of the best games in NBA history. In the same way, Anthony Edwards has made his mark right away. His playoff play in 2023 was nothing short of amazing, especially when he went up against MVP-level players like Nikola Jokic and Kevin Durant. But Edwards was able to challenge him and do better than him at crucial times, showing that he could step up to the task. One big reason why people are starting to see similarities between Edwards and Jordan is how quickly they have risen. Both players have a unique knack for stepping up when the stakes are highest, which is something that only the NBA's biggest stars can do. Respect and appreciation from peers. True greatness isn't just dominating your own group, it's also earning the respect of your peers. Also in this style, Anthony Edwards has earned praise from other stars. Tyrese Halliburton praised Edwards' play at the 2023 FIBA World Cup, calling him the future of the league, and amazed at how he could take over games. This amount of respect, especially from other rising stars, shows how important Edwards is becoming in the NBA. The right time is key. When Jordan first came out in the mid-1880s, it was a very important time for the NBA. The NBA needed a new face to take its brand forward as stars like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird started to lose their shine. Jordan, with his electrifying style and unmatched charm, was the right person to fill that role. Today, the NBA is in the same kind of trouble. As stars like LeBron James and Stephen Curry get close to the end of their careers, the NBA is looking for the next big star. Edwards fits the bill because of how dynamically he plays and how charming he is. Edwards is different from some of his peers because he combines great ability with a marketable personality. Others might fail because of injuries, scandals, or a lack of charisma, but Edwards is the whole deal: problems and chances to improve. There are a lot of things to think about when comparing Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan at this point in his career. Edwards is still very early in his journey since he is only 22 years old. To get to Jordan's level, Edwards will need to improve his game even more, give the same unwavering commitment to every part of the sport, and most importantly, win titles. Jordan has said that it takes more than ability to win: discipline, teamwork, and a strong desire to be the best all the time. Edwards has shown signs of these traits at times, but a long NBA career will really test him as he deals with the challenges that come with it. Why it's important to compare. The similarity between Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan is not meant to make Edwards the next GOAT. Fans think that another player could reach the level of Michael Jordan because of how good Edwards is physically and how brave he is. The league is looking for its next big star, and Edwards is a sign of hope. He's a warning that greatness isn't something that happened in the past. The next generation is always changing what it means to be great. The journey has just begun. Anthony Edwards is smart, charismatic, and has the skills to become one of the NBA's all-time greats, but it's too early to call him the next Michael Jordan. You can't deny the similarities and the excitement he brings to the game. As the NBA changes and moves into a new age, Edwards is a bright spot of hope. One thing is for sure: the future of basketball looks good, and Edwards is in charge of making it happen. If you're as excited as we are about the future of Anthony Edwards and the NBA, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join our community for more in-depth analysis, highlights, and all things basketball, because you won't want to miss what's next.